find it difficult to express dissatisfaction or complaints? Do you ever wonder how different cultures approach complaining? Or how the way you express frustration can impact your mental well-being? In today's listening, we'll explore these questions and more, examining the role of assertiveness in managing complaints and its effects on mental health. You'll learn how cultural differences, particularly between English and Spanish speakers, influence the way we complain and how we can be more effective in expressing ourselves. Hello and welcome to this advanced listening audio where you can answer 13 comprehension questions on the listening and check your answers in the video description. Before I dive into the listening transcript, please take a moment to read the questions on the screen. These will guide you during the listening session and help you focus on key points. I'll give you 20 seconds to read through the questions. Okay, now we will start. Are you ready? Let's begin. Complaints. We all make them, but how we express them varies greatly across cultures. Today, we're focusing on complaints, the vocabulary we use to express frustration, and the importance of assertiveness in communication. First, let's take a closer look at how complaints are made and what role assertiveness plays in ensuring they are expressed effectively. In English, we often make a complaint, not do or did or done a complaint. For example, we would say, I made a complaint about the quality of service, or he made a complaint about the noise. When it comes to describing frustration, there are several expressions you might use. Words like irritated, frustrated, annoyed, and fed up are very common. These all reflect different levels of frustration. I'm irritated suggests a mild annoyance. I'm frustrated typically refers to a deeper feeling of being upset due to unmet expectations. I'm annoyed is a general term for being bothered or slightly angry. I'm fed up means you're really tired of something, often because it has been ongoing. Additionally, English uses various idioms to convey frustration. For example, it grates on me. This means something continually that annoys you. It gets under my skin means it deeply bothers you. You're barking up the wrong tree means you're directing your complaint at the wrong person or about the wrong issue. It peeves me off. This means something mildly irritates you. Or a pet peeve, a specific, often minor annoyance. Cultural differences in complaining. Research comparing Spanish and English speakers reveals some key differences in how complaints are made. A study from the University of Alicante found that Spanish speakers tend to use positive politeness, which focuses on closeness and solidarity. They often express complaints more directly and openly. On the other hand, English speakers tend to use negative politeness, which focuses on maintaining distance and avoiding confrontation. Interestingly, further research from the University of Granada found that English as a foreign language students tend to transfer complaint strategies from their native language. This means that even when these students speak English, they often apply over-politeness, similar to the style used in their first language, even in situations where native Spanish speakers would be more direct. This research shows how cultural backgrounds influence the way we express dissatisfaction and frustration. While English speakers might avoid being overly direct, speakers from other cultures like Spanish speakers may feel more comfortable being upfront with their complaints. Assertiveness and interpersonal communication. Now let's talk about assertiveness. Assertiveness is a communication skill that allows you to express your thoughts, feelings, and needs openly and respectfully without being passive or aggressive. It's about standing up for yourself and saying what you need in a clear and direct way, but with respect. For example, if you're unhappy with a service, instead of saying, "This is terrible, give me my money back," an assertive response might be, "I'm not satisfied with the service I received. Could we find a solution such as a refund or exchange?" Assertiveness is a key part of interpersonal communication. It's the ability to communicate effectively, both in personal and professional settings. When we practice assertiveness, we build stronger relationships and reduce stress because we are better able to express our needs without frustration or resentment building up. Research on assertiveness and mental health. Research indicates that assertiveness isn't just a communication skill. It also has profound benefits for mental health. A study in the International Journal of Creative Research Thoughts demonstrated that assertiveness training reduces stress and improves self-esteem. When individuals express their needs and emotions directly, they avoid internalizing frustration, which often leads to anxiety or depression. Assertiveness also contributes to better mental health by helping people manage their emotions more effectively. In fact, a study published in BMC Psychology found that people who practice assertiveness experience lower stress levels and higher emotional resilience, as they feel more in control of their interactions and less likely to bottle up their feelings. Teaching assertiveness to the younger generation. Teaching assertiveness to young people is incredibly important. It helps them navigate conflicts, reduces stress, and maintains healthy relationships. Research from Enfermería Clínica showed that assertiveness training significantly reduces depression and anxiety among high school students. This is crucial because when students feel confident expressing themselves, they are better able to cope with stress and face life's challenges. Conclusion. In conclusion, knowing how to express complaints and frustrations effectively is a crucial skill for everyone. By practicing assertiveness and interpersonal communication, we can navigate conflicts in a respectful and healthy way. Not only does this help resolve issues, but it also promotes mental well-being, especially for younger generations who are learning to manage their emotions and face the pressures of modern life. So remember, the way we express dissatisfaction can make a big difference. It's not just about getting your point across, it's about doing so in a way that leads to positive outcomes and a better mental health. Now, let's look at the questions, comprehension questions. Number 1, what is the correct verb to use with the word complaint? Is it make or do? Number 2, Give an example sentence using make a complaint. Number 3. How do the terms irritated, frustrated and annoyed differ in expressing dissatisfaction? Number 4. Explain the meaning of the idiom, it grates on me. Number 5. What does you're barking up the wrong tree imply in a conversation? Number 6. According to research, how do Spanish speakers' complaint strategies differ from those of English speakers? Number 7. How did English as a foreign language, EFL, students tend to express complaints according to the research mentioned? Number 8. Define assertiveness in the context of interpersonal communication. Number 9. How can assertiveness benefit mental health based on the studies mentioned? Number 10. Why is teaching assertiveness important for the younger generation? Number 11. How does assertiveness training impact depression levels among high school students as shown in the Enfermería Clínica study? Number 12. How does assertiveness contribute to stress reduction? And lastly, number 13, why is assertiveness considered a vital skill for interpersonal communication? That is the end of the listening task. Thanks for listening. I hope you've gained valuable insights into expressing complaints, the role of assertiveness, and how cultural differences influence communication. Remember, being assertive helps you communicate your needs respectfully and reduces stress, contributing to better mental health. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss future lessons. And if you have any questions or personal experiences related to today's topic, share them in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Also, make sure to check the video description for the comprehension answers to test your understanding. Until next time, keep practicing, stay confident, and take care of your mental well-being. See you in the next video.